John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, remains an icon even decades after his assassination. He embodied youth, vigor, and a new vision for America. Kennedy's presidency, though tragically cut short, left an indelible mark on the nation and the world. Kennedy's charisma and eloquence captivated the nation. He inspired hope and a belief in a brighter future. His administration, known as Camelot, was marked by both triumphs and tribulations. Nevertheless, Kennedy's legacy continues to resonate, inspiring generations with his call to service and his belief in the power of human potential. Kennedy's story is one of ambition, tragedy, and enduring hope. His life, though brief, offers valuable lessons in leadership, courage, and the pursuit of a better tomorrow. In the annals of American history, John F. Kennedy's chapter, though unfinished, remains one of the most compelling. John Fitzgerald Kennedy was born into privilege and high expectations. He was the second son of Joseph P. Kennedy Sr., a wealthy businessman and ambassador, and Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy. Young Jack, as he was known, grew up in a competitive household that valued ambition and public service. Despite a childhood marked by illness, Kennedy excelled academically. He attended Harvard University, where he honed his writing and public speaking skills. World War II interrupted his studies, and Kennedy enlisted in the U.S. Navy. He served with distinction as a PT boat commander in the Pacific Theater, earning accolades for his bravery. After the war, Kennedy entered politics, winning a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives in 1946. He later served in the U.S. Senate, representing Massachusetts. Throughout his political ascent, Kennedy displayed a keen intellect, a charming demeanor, and a growing ambition for higher office. In 1960, John F. Kennedy campaigned for the presidency on a platform of change and progress. He promised a new frontier for America, one that would embrace innovation, confront injustice, and expand opportunity for all. Kennedy's message resonated with voters, particularly young Americans eager for a fresh start. Kennedy's victory over Richard Nixon was narrow, but it ushered in a new era in American politics. He assembled a young and dynamic administration, attracting talented individuals from various fields. Kennedy's cabinet included Robert F. Kennedy, his brother, as Attorney General, and Robert McNamara as Secretary of Defense. Kennedy's New Frontier agenda was ambitious. He called for increased investment in education, science, and technology. He championed civil rights, urging Congress to pass legislation ensuring equal rights for all Americans. Kennedy also set his sights on space exploration, famously challenging the nation to land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. Section 4. Crisis and Triumph, the Cuban Missile Gambit. Kennedy's presidency was marked by both promise and peril. The Cold War loomed large, casting a shadow over global affairs. In 1962, the world watched with bated breath as the United States and the Soviet Union teetered on the brink of nuclear war during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The crisis erupted when U.S. intelligence discovered Soviet missile sites under construction in Cuba, just 90 miles from Florida. Kennedy faced an agonizing decision. A direct military strike against the missiles could trigger a Soviet response and a catastrophic nuclear exchange. After days of tense negotiations, Kennedy and Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev reached an agreement. The Soviets agreed to remove the missiles from Cuba, and the United States pledged not to invade the island nation. The crisis was a defining moment for Kennedy, demonstrating his resolve and his commitment to avoiding nuclear war. Section 5. 1,000 Days, Unfinished Business and Dreams Deferred. John F. Kennedy's presidency lasted just over 1,000 days. In that short time, he left an indelible mark on the nation and the world. However, his time in office was tragically cut short on November 22, 1963, when he was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. Kennedy's assassination sent shockwaves through the nation and the world. His death was a profound loss, robbing America of a young and charismatic leader at the height of his powers. Many of Kennedy's ambitious goals, particularly in the realm of civil rights, remained unfulfilled. Despite his untimely death, Kennedy's legacy lived on. His successor, Lyndon B. Johnson, vowed to carry on his work, pushing for the passage of civil rights legislation and other key elements of the New Frontier agenda. Section 6. Camelot's Shadow, a legacy forged in hope and tragedy. John F. Kennedy's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He is remembered as a symbol of hope, idealism, and a belief in the power of America to achieve great things. His eloquence, charisma, and youthful energy continue to inspire generations. Kennedy's presidency, though brief, left an enduring mark on American politics and society. He helped to elevate the importance of civil rights, challenged the nation to reach for the stars, and navigated the perilous waters of the Cold War with a steady hand. Yet, Kennedy's legacy is also intertwined with tragedy. His assassination serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of hope in the face of loss. John F. Kennedy's story is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for both great achievement and profound loss.